Race 4 at Racehall yesterday saw the running of the Shannon Stakes over 1500 metres under the handicap conditions. Muscat resumed with a pretty good win, considering he was a little bit underdone by all reports, from Black Piranha and Ice Chariot running well again. And the other talking point of the race, I guess, was the dismal failure of Bank Robber, mate.
Yeah, I was a bit of egg on my face after spruiking the horse the previous week, but apparently there was nothing wrong with the horse after they scoped him and checked him after, so we'll just have to wait and see whether Gay can find the key to him. The winner, Muscat, yeah, good performance, a horse that's just steadily gotten better as he's gotten older. I thought when they paid all the money for him as a yearling, I was very surprised because he was a very expensive yearling. I think he might have been
1.6 million or something like that.
Two and a half. Yeah.
Did he make that much?
It was over 2, and for a horse with his stout pedigree, I thought it was very ambitious. But look, he's racing well. It was a deserved win yesterday. Thought Black Piranha's run was very good. He really finishes his races off strongly, and gives his all every time, and he's steadily improved as well.
He franked that charming road form.
He did. Because
he runs second the charming road.
We were asking the question about the quality of that form, and yeah, that has franked it. And Ice Chariot, he's come back enormous. He's you know, a staying horse, and he's just running cheeky races every week. So can't wait till he gets over a bit of ground. I think he'll
Queensland Derby winner.
Yeah, Queensland Derby winner. I think he'll win a nice race. I've got no opinion of the others. I thought the others were fairly moderate.
Yeah, look, much of the same. I think it was fantastic to see Muscat come back with a first up win. I've always been a fan of him. I've never thought though that obviously he's going to be winning anything special up until now and even another 6 months. I think Peter Stone's made it clear, wait till we see him in the autumn. He is going to turn the screws on him a bit this prep though. He's going to get another race out of him here, I think, and then off to Melbourne for a couple. I don't think he'll step him up to Group 1 class though. He's too smart for that. The horse was never going to make it at this stage of his career. He's taken after Mackay Diva, and that is a very late maturer. But what a horse to look at, absolutely beautiful horse, real flashy thing being black. It's just a fantastic looking specimen, and just, I guess, stamped himself as a horse to be reckoned with in the future. That the fact that first up, he had plenty of improvement over an unsuitable distance. The race was run in the most unsuitable way, yet he was there fighting it out and winning the race. Gay Waterhouse, a big problem on her hands now with the Epsom. She's gone from having the leading hand in the race with Ashikaga and Bank Robber both holding equal favouritism. As you were a Bank Robber fan, I was an Ashikaga fan, and although he's run second in the Cameron, he got his head well and truly kicked in by Rahib, who's the new favourite, and oh God, I don't know how he's going to turn those tables. So I think should be doing some real scratching of the head to see where it all went wrong there. But just on the Epsom, I think, I don't know about you boys, you're probably not as much of a fan of Muscat as I am, but I think that race really gives Snowden something to think about for the Epsom with this bloke. Who's to say that he can't get close to them over a mile at Randwick? It'll suit him. It should be a fastly run race.
I'll give you odds on that. I'll be happy.
You'll get him with a lightweight.
Yeah, mate. I'll take you on there.
I mean, look, I won't be surprised if he doesn't win, because as I've said, he's an autumn horse for me. But I just think that he's thrown himself into that race now with that performance.
Yeah, look, I really don't know what to make of the race, to be honest with you. So, I mean, Muscat won. The only thing with that is that Corey Brown and everyone that spoke about the horse after the race suggested that, even Snowden himself suggested that he was a little bit surprised at the fact that he'd won today. He thought he'd run a nice race, but wasn't really ready to win, that there was still plenty of improvement left in the horse. That's the only saving grace for me, because the race, okay, take Bank Robber out, he was a dismal failure. Before that, after that, there's no depth in the race. So, if Muscat's got another, 2 or 3 lengths improvement up his sleeve, then certainly he may come into calculations for a handicap race. Yeah, so he'd have to have that.
I mean, getting so far back off a slow pace like that, it was a big effort.
Right, no, it was
just strikes me as a Group 2 horse. He doesn't strike me as a Group 1 horse.
No, it doesn't strike me as a Group 1 horse either. But I know I keep on saying this, and depth in our racing at the moment,
you might get away with one.
You might get away with one, exactly. So, but besides Muscat in that race, there's nothing really much else to talk about, really, is there?
No, absolutely.
Okay, well, that would be the Shannon.